You are listening to Single Smart Female. This is Jen, explaining the possibilities in your love life and examining your mantourage dating experiences. I am here to help you do life and love on your terms by tipping the scales of love permanently in your favor. So don't forget to text this episode to all of your single smart girlfriends, and let's get started. Hello, single smart female. It's your romantic fairy godmama coming to you, yes you, today in your ear with a romantic quickie. So today's romantic quickie topic is, should you date white collar or blue collar men? And the answer is, drum roll, you should date both. Okay, now I hear both sides of this. So I have a lot of women, especially in academia, who are, classified as white collar when they come out and enter the working world. And they're very adamant about wanting to date somebody on the same academic level as them, meaning they've got all the way through sometimes their PhD and things like that. And I hear you. Okay. And then on the other side of it, sometimes I hear women who exclusively date blue collar men, even if they are white collar themselves. And what I'm telling you is that you are both wrong. Why? Because you should be trying out both. We get really caught up in this idea that intellect only looks a certain way. And if it doesn't look like ours, then it's not an intellect. And that's just not true. Some of the most brilliant people in the world that I've ever met think very much outside of the box, do not have their PhD, sometimes don't even have their bachelor's, and are doing very, very well for themselves, but decided that an academic route wasn't for them. And some of the stupidest people I've met do have their PhDs, but have absolutely no life skills. And what I'm trying to tell you is that, am I calling you out right now? No, I'm not. I'm just telling all of you ladies that there's so much to be experienced in terms of intellect. Yes, I do want you to look for somebody and end up with somebody who is either higher than you or very close to you intellectually, but it doesn't have to be the same type of intellect. You want somebody who actually makes you think outside of your own box at times. So I think it's really important, especially in the context of a mantourage, date both types of men, okay? Yes, I want you definitely to not date down by any means, but dating down doesn't mean white collar versus blue collar. It's usually more, enthusiasm about life, income levels, laziness, all kinds of stuff, whether or not you take care of your money. It's not necessarily the things that we think of. And so don't put blinders on when it comes to love. You will miss out on so much goodness if you neglect this piece. Don't do all or nothing. Okay? Yes. Date your Harvard grads. Date your Yale grads. Date your whatever idea of elite academia that you have is. Do all that. Feel free to do that. But make sure you include some of your successful blue collar men too. Because let me tell you, my man, one of the smartest men I've ever met, he stimulates me mentally in ways that I never even imagined when I first started dating him. Blue collar all the way. Okay? And then, of course, there are lots of white collar men who are absolutely amazing as well. There are some not so amazing, just like there are some blue collar men not so amazing. So again, don't classify, just experience it all. Hey, Lover Girl. Thanks for joining me today and texting this episode to all of your single smart girlfriends. If you have a question that you'd like to submit for on-air consideration, or want to learn more about working with me, then meet me over at singlesmartfemale.com. See you there.